Stadium in Nashville. The postseason rolls on, and these two teams trying to finish on the right note in the Music City Bowl. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Wisconsin Badgers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Play action on first down. They're all over it. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Hopkins. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The give. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Bunch formation for these receivers. Cuts it upfield. It's Edwards. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Quick give. It's Roach. Pass to 6. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hits inside, it's Palmer. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here. The 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Trying to run, it's Palmer. Smashes through the tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Badger! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Out wide right, it's Smith. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Roach. Enough to move the chains. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Roach. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into...
Makes the grab and room to run. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. Driving forward, it's Edwards. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Rushes on. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Makes the quick grab. Runs through a tackle. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. The run inside. It's Palmer. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Gophers will take their first time out. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the run, it's Palmer. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Minnesota has it back in the Gophers. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, and he got...
the offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That should be the final play of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. At the 35, he's got room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line.
Caught, and he's got